All right, ladies and gentlemen, MrSotko here. Welcome back to the channel. Got some very interesting Bitcoin news for you today. A pump, biggest pump we've seen probably since late 2017 or early 2018. Bitcoin price skyrockets to 5,000. It has gone up over $600 in an hour, but unfortunately it's already on its way down as some people are carving off the top. But is the end of the bear market in sight? It's starting to look like that. More and more bullish sentiment, but however, this is a pump that we have seen looking at CoinMarketCap here. And of course, it usually comes down by an equal amount. Now, that's if other people don't come along and FOMO in so much that whoever or whatever pumped this price decides to keep that pump going and doesn't cash out immediately. So you can see just a couple hours ago, we were at nearly, we could call that 4,200 and all the way up to 4,850 or so. So about a $600 pump in an hour's time. But it's already back down to 4,600. So these are people just really carving off the top. And honestly, I don't really blame these people for selling at $600 pump. It's a pretty good idea. However, it's going to be interesting to see if it continues upward or not. And again, this was pretty clearly some whale purchasing going on. Was it an April Fool's joke? Well, if it is, it's extra $600 to Bitcoin's price. Well, now about $400. But you can see it happen across the board. We're at $159 billion market cap. So we've gone up at least $10 or $15 billion in an hour's time. And mind you, it's gone down by $200 in price of Bitcoin. And so most other coins have dipped slightly as well. So we were probably at 164, 165 at that very high. So that's very, very nice. Even Binance coin is almost $19 at the moment, which is just outrageous. So a lot of things have been going on with Bitcoin. A lot of bullish sentiment in the industry lately. As we moved up to 4,100, and it didn't actually dip for once. It stayed there for a good while, and then all of a sudden this 600 some dollar pump. And it's just a matter of time to see if it's going to stay, and whoever pumped it, are they going to sell if it goes up anymore? We'll have to see. But another interesting thing going on in the Bitcoin world is that the transactions are at a somewhat all-time high or all-time high. They're very, very high right now, which is really interesting. And we've seen this burst going on the past couple months. And that's because of a blockchain project called veriblock. And I actually recently just heard of this and started researching it. And no, not a shill, not really particularly interested, but they piggyback off of Bitcoin, and it sparked quite the debate. So most people are unaware of that about a quarter of Bitcoin chain's daily transactions are due to another project called veriblock. So about a quarter of the transactions going on right now off and on through their test net, which is now, their main net is now live, and they were testing it for quite a while. The veriblock chain utilizes a system called proof of proof, and the proof stems from the security of the Bitcoin blockchain. Essentially, veriblock aims to provide alternative blockchain security by immersing a snapshot of altcoin's ledger into the Bitcoin chain. Veriblock uses op return transactions and other methods to embed the blockchain state data. So they can basically secure their own coin and other coins using the Bitcoin blockchain, but they sort of have to use transactions to do that, and they've been generating quite a bit of them, which has been raising fees as well. More transactions, typically more fees as well, but it depends if they want to pay those or not. I don't suppose that really makes much of a difference. So that's another thing that's been going on, in case you guys have noticed that lately. That is Veriblock's doing a new project that simply uses the Bitcoin blockchain to verify their coin and potentially other coins as well, which is somewhat interesting. Going to be kind of interesting to see where it goes, but we'll have to see. But again, that's all I have for you guys. I just wanted to mention the price explosion right now, so in case I get anybody's attention that may have not looked at the chart obsessively like just about every other crypto enthusiast. So you know, do what you got to do. Make sure you watch the market right now because it's likely to keep dipping for a little bit. And it depends if people FOMO back in. Maybe whoever pumped this or whatever pumped it might not want to dump it if it's going to keep going up in price. But if it's not, it's certainly going to be a shorting situation for them or something like that along those lines. Lots of shorts, by the way, wrecked on BitMEX as well from this $600 pump, with a bunch of shorts building up because they think it's going to go down from 4,100 or 4,200. Whoops. That's why you don't margin bet. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as usual, I will see you guys next time.